What's going on, guys? It's your boy Trey, and we are back with another video. And it's set. These are the playoffs for the 2023 to 2024 season. Now, thank you V2 Playoff Predictors for this website that allows me to predict the playoffs because I'm gonna be using this website. So thank you, Playoff Predictors. And let's get straight into it. Now, first, let's start in the NFC. We have Dallas versus I didn't mean to do that. We have Dallas versus Green Bay. Now, Dallas do have the home field advantage, and they're just overall the better team, and they've had some ups and downs there. But I think every team has that in some year. Not all in the same year, but every team is gonna have that in some year. But they still managed to do good. So I'm gonna go with the Dallas Cowboys to beat the Green Bay Packers. Now let's go to the Los Angeles Rams and the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions have had an amazing season, a great rebuild. Because in the 2021 season, they went like 3-13-1, and then they went 9-8, and now they're 11 and now they're 12-5. I think they're 12-5, or they might be 11-6. They're either 11-6 or they're 12-5. One of those. But in the LA Rams, they've been like hot, but not really that hot. Been kind of like medium between hot and not doing great. But Jared Goff and Matthew Stafford facing off. But the atmosphere in Ford Field's really, really big. I heard that it was really big, and I've never been, but I heard that it's really big, and heard that there's just probably not going to be a lot of Rams there. So I think the Rams might crumble under all that pressure, and I think the Detroit Lions are going to get the win. Now, Tampa Bay and Philadelphia. Tampa Bay do have the home field advantage, and there's a chance that Jalen Hurts doesn't play because something's wrong with his finger. I don't think A.D. Brown's playing, but I don't think it's really going to matter because, their secondary's been weak, But I don't think it's really going to matter because the Eagles team is just, they kind of, more of earned this because the Bucs won their division. They have a winning record, yes, but, they kind of are here at a default because if even if you were first in your division, but divisions getting first doesn't automatically put you in the playoffs. If that didn't exist, I don't think the Bucs would be in the playoffs. So I gotta go with Philadelphia to win this game. Now let's go to the AFC. So first we have Houston and Cleveland. Now, Houston has made a great rebuild. Cleveland has got a good season. Joe Flacco, Amari Cooper, they've been really hot. They beat the 49ers. So, but this is kind of a tough one because these teams are kind of sort of even. But I don't think the Browns are just gonna be able to pull this one out in Houston. I'm sorry, but I gotta go with the Houston Texans. Now, the Kansas City Chiefs and the Miami Dolphins. And we did see the Chiefs beat the Dolphins in Germany in an international game. And and I just want to say that this team has had some ups and downs, but the Dolphins have some ups and downs this season. Losing to the Titans, getting demolished by the Bills, all that kind of stuff. But the Chiefs did get beat by the Bills. Chiefs did get also beat by the Bills, but I just really think that Kansas City Chiefs with their good, team and just slightly better than not slightly, but just better than the Dolphins. I say they're gonna win this game. Now we have Buffalo versus Pittsburgh. So I'm really Buffalo, Pittsburgh. Buffalo's I didn't have a good start to their season, and Pittsburgh had a hot start to their season, but then they started kind of fall apart, but they still made the playoffs. But the Bills didn't started off the season bad, weren't good, but then they got up, picked themselves up, and they won the division. I think the Bills are just gonna pull this one out because it's just because yeah, and no one has to worry about the Bengals being in the playoffs because Bengals ain't really that good no more. I think mainly because of Joe Burrow's injuries and not and the team couldn't pick themselves back up again. And now let's go into the division round. We're gonna stay in the AFC. Now first we have Baltimore and Houston. Now Baltimore's the number one seed. They've been hot all year, all season. They've been doing really good, and I don't think there's really any doubt that they win this game. So I'm going with Baltimore to advance to the conference championship. Now Buffalo and Kansas City. This is kind of a tough one. Buffalo is the higher seed, so they do get the home field advantage. But like I said, Chiefs have some ups and downs, and Bills have had some ups and downs. But they've been able to pick themselves up, and if you pick yourself up and you won your division, and you have that in Week 18, you should be able to carry it with you to the playoffs. So, and they kind of had it. They had an easier opponent, I know it's one seed, but they still had an easier opponent than the Chiefs had. So they had an easier opponent in the wild card. So it's kind of a tough one, but I think but the Bills they just really rebuilt themselves, and they played really good in Kansas City. So I think they're gonna win this game and play the Baltimore Ravens in the conference championship. Now, San Francisco versus Tampa Bay. They're just like the Ravens and Houston game. I don't think there's any doubt that Tampa Bay lose. And Dallas and Detroit. Dallas does have home field advantage, but Detroit. Detroit is hot team, but Dallas has had some ups and downs. Detroit not really had that many ups and downs, but they had a good rebuild. Cowboys, they haven't had to rebuild. They just had to, improve. They haven't had to rebuild themselves. They just need to improve and, get all the stuff out the way. And, I think Dallas has sort of improved because, they were the 5 seed last year in the playoffs. And now they're the 2 seeds. So I'm going to go with Dallas winning that and going to the conference championship. We're going to stay in the NFC for the conference championship. And it's San Francisco 49ers versus the Dallas Cowboys. Another rematch. The third time in a row. They play each other in the playoffs. Another rematch. Dallas, y'all are y'all choke so much in the playoffs. Y'all choked, but y'all got past the divisional round for the first time in 20 something years. So congratulations on that. In my prediction, y'all got past the divisional round for the first time in 20 something years, almost 30 years. But San Francisco's is better team, and has home field advantage. It's just gonna show up. So San Francisco. Now Baltimore versus Buffalo. Baltimore do with the home field advantage, and they've been hot all year. The Bills started to rebuild, picked themselves up, and I know how I said they could carry themselves. They could carry this in the playoffs, but I think their momentum's just gonna stop here because I think that Chiefs game against the Chiefs would be a close game, knocking out the Chiefs like we saw in the regular season, 20-17. So yeah, I think it'd be a really close game. So I'm gonna go with the Baltimore Ravens winning and going to the Super Bowl. Now Now, Super Bowl 58, Baltimore Ravens versus San Francisco 49ers. Both of the 1 seeds battling it out. And they've had, they both been hot all season. They both, done all the stuff. They both been, how they need to be. And I say that, these teams sort of kind of equal, but one team is going to have more strength than the other. And I say that the 49ers are going to win Super Bowl 58 with the score of, this kind of random, but 24 to 14. No, not 24, 24 to 22. And yeah, those are my playoff predictions. So hope you enjoyed. Let me know if y'all agree with me in the comments. Let me know if y'all disagree in the comments. Let me know who y'all think is going to win the Super Bowl. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Also, comment down below what you want to see on the channel. So, yeah, comment all the stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Goodbye.